Bo supports all of these festivals, and we certainly support the festivals in order to bring tourists to Butte Silver Bow, to get our name out in the state and across the country, and it brings people to our city and it promotes Butte Silver Bow. But I don't see anywhere where the taxpayers of Butte Silver Bow have to incur $70,000 above and beyond what we pay in the Economic Development Mill Fund, mill levy general fund, where we give in a grant form, $8,000 and sponsorships and other funds to support these festivals, not to mention the in-kind services like Sheriff's Department and trash and other things that we do to not only support in what we say, but in what we do with our wonderful employees. So to go in and try and say with these certain numbers and A's and B's and these certain legalese is wonderful, but I just want to make that comment to, as far as the constituents that I represent, I don't want this, and I think you have said that in the future, to make this a precedent. These numbers with the other festivals maybe are more in line with what we should do in the future. Thanks.
Any other questions or comments? Commissioner McDonough.
Thanks, Chairman Morgan. Thanks for the presentation. I think it would be helpful if we have a list of what the run-up lists for the other festivals were. We have the sheet for Knievel Days, what the tasks were for the meeting that you held, but any communication from the other festivals, the fair, the Irish Festival, the Folk Festival, I think it is a more accurate reflection of your job and what you do for the summer and the events if we include all of the tasks for all of the festivals instead of just the one sheet. So a suggestion, I think it would be helpful if you could provide notes and talking points about what it takes to put on each festival as just opposed to the one sheet for Knievel Days. So follow-up information after would be great.
Commissioner, you've done that, and I would agree with that. The reason we provided that today was not so much to pinpoint Evel Knievel Days, it was more to show that there was communication that was shared with this festival that was never shared with the department heads on that. And that was, so there's things within that communication that went to Evel Knievel Days that a lot of the responsibilities in there, Butte Silver Bow probably wouldn't normally take on those things because there's even equipment and it's saying on part of that, nobody knows what needed safety and health repairs. And this is listed on every single, and no department head understood what that meant. So this was a list that Kelly had provided, and it was just more of a reference saying there's tasks in here that I could see where a festival may think that Butte Silver Bow could do more things than possibly that we could do. And then that's going to be our job going forward with this, to make sure that everything's in line and that all the festivals understand what Butte Silver Bow can do. Because the benefit is in it. The benefit is, we see it, we understand it, and we're working to make this better. But in response to kind of Commissioner Prudhoe, and when we were talking about that cost seems a lot, but there's also events that go on in youth that we're not even referencing here. About every 6 years we put on a baseball or a softball tournament that will bring in a lot of different teams in here. And it takes Parks and Rec a lot of man hours to take out every mound in the Little League fields, all the dirt work, all the different things. And those costs are never passed on to anybody else. But that's what we do. That's what we do with our festivals. That's what we do with our events. That's our job for a lot of those things. Now, this last year in that one line item, it's high, and that's what our job's going to be, is to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Follow Commissioner McDonough.
Thank you, Chairman Morgan. I would request that we would have an inventory, though, of all of the stuff that we've purchased over the years with the Big Vince team. I would appreciate if we could inventory the equipment and just report back with what we still have and where it's located at.
Commissioner McDonough, we have already started doing that, and one of the things that we are going to do in the future is we're not allowing even the festival people to just have total access to these. We'll have a Parks and Rec staff member there that will be checking it out and then making sure that it's checked back in. And we're working with the Civic Center at this current time to make sure that we're inventorying all of the equipment that we do have. And there's talk of possibly making sure we put everything down in the central location so that as stuff is pulled out of there and put back in, that we do have inventory. So that is something we are doing currently. Thank you.
Commissioner Sorge.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is off base just a little bit, but with the removal of barrier railings, that is going to probably change the Civic Center parking lot. Has there been any discussions how this is going to potentially affect the festivals? Or did JP talk about it at all?
Commissioner Storage, that's a topic that we really haven't explored, or something I think that we do need to. So thank you for bringing that to our thoughts, and we can talk about that going forward. That's something we haven't talked about yet.
Thank you.